Hello, fellow adventurers! Welcome to the magical world of Hyrule from the critically acclaimed video game series, The Legend of Zelda. This particular journey takes place in the iteration of Hyrule that is present in The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and we are using the Zelda Reclaim the Wild game system. You can find all of the information for this system in the description below. We hope you enjoy this adventure, and remember, it's dangerous to go alone, so subscribe to the Green Knights, and as always, don't forget to smite that like button for a fairy in a bottle for desperate measures. And now, without further ado, let us adventure into the wilds of Hyrule, many years before the birth of Link, hero of the wild. We begin our journey with mirth. A festival is just beginning, the denizens of Hyrule hustling and bustling with the buzz of excitement. The populace always gets this jubilant around the turn of the century, as each one is marked by the festival known as chromaloon. The Festival of Chromaloon is a prophetic celebration of a century gone by and a century yet to come. For some odd reason unknown to the denizens of Hyrule, once every century the eclipse of the moon causes it to radiate a bold color. Hardy durians! Need love? Get some extra heart with these delectable durians! Barkers and salesfolk peddle their wares, and games line the streets. Oakley and Bella, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah! Oh, sorry, you go first.
I'm Oakley. I'm a 2'6" Korok with a determined face. My ward is this magical human baby I found, so I'm stretched a little thin between that and my mission to plant a seed for the Great Deku Tree. And I go by they, them.
Oh, my name is Bella. This is Oakley. Did you tell him your name?
I just did that.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Bella. I live with Oakley and the other Koroks in the forest. I really like fire. And I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Oh, she, her.
You find yourselves barraged by a whirlwind of smells, sights, and sounds. Neither of you have ever been to the Chromaloon Festival, and the excitement is overwhelming in mostly a good way. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm hungry. And I also have to go to the bathroom.
I'm just following Bella, sort of right behind, picking up anything that she drops.
I'm just like sticking my hand and I'm just grabbing stuff.
And frantically trying to win any prizes that she looks at.
Hey, you gotta pay for that!
The apple I had in my hand, I just put it back.
She picks it up and just and puts it back in. And then she's distracted by somebody else, so she starts focusing on another person.
I want to play a game.
Okay.
I want to play a game.
Let's go play a game.
Okay.
What game do you want to play?
The one that has the brightest colors on it.
Okay, let's see. It's gonna be a game where you have to make... Which check do I want to use?
I'm gonna win!
You got it, kid.
Let's go ahead and do a hammer game. I'm gonna have you make
Me?
an athletics check. Yes,
got
I would
this
assume
hammer.
you're playing the game, yeah.
I'm playing the game.
Step on up, kid. Go ahead. You want to try to hit this bell with this
I'm gonna
thing
do it!
that goes up that slider thing? You hit it with the hammer.
God, I want the hammer.
He hands you a hammer that is kid sized. Yeah, here you go. He hands you this hammer.
Kid-sized hammer.
Step on up. Make sure you get a good backswing.
Okay, you said athletics? It's a 6.
It's a 6.
And I just said it repeatedly.
It just kind of juggles up and down. Well, hold on, kid. You gotta get one big swing.
I'll kind of toddle up, and I'll sort of position your arm back a little bit in your leg stance. You go get him.
Roll one more time for me. 2.
8!
It goes like 7/8 of the way up.
I hit the bell. Further.
You
Can I
throw
stealthily
something at
Can
it.
I
like,
stealthily hit the bell the rest of the way up?
Yes, it goes up and it dings. The guy who was running the booth sees it happen, but he looks at you and he's like, "Good job, kid! You did it! What would you like?" He shows like a grouping of like various plushies. I don't think I can let you do that because no one else can play the game then. But look, we have he pulls a hammer plush off of the so he switches it out. So that one's a stuffed hammer, so not quite as dangerous. There you go, kid. Good job. He gives you probably a little, slightly too rough slap on the back.
Ow! This man hit me!
That's it.
He's like, I'm sorry. Go on, move along. We got a lion here.
We can play a better game, Bella.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, can you hold this? Thanks.
Okay.
So, that was our introduction to Oakley and Bella. So now we're gonna move on to our other two heroes,
Roll up my arms.
Rizzo and Brody. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm Rizzo. I'm a Sheikah, master of stealth and sneak attacks. I'm from Kakariko Village, but I left as a kid because I wanted to go to Goron City to learn how to smash things. And because of that, my bro over here taught me a thing or two. Him.
Hey, Rizzo, who are you talking to? And I sort of scratch my back a little bit, and just some rocks come flaking off. Yeah. Should I talk to them too? I'm Brody, and I'm a Rocky boy, and I like Rocky Road ice cream, and I like to cook and eat him. Did I do good?
What race are you playing?
I'm a Goron.
In case you couldn't tell.
You did good,
Just
brother.
for clarity's sake. All right, so this is also your first chromaloon, but your peoples are much more acquainted with the goings-on here at the festival, seeing as they live longer and are less reclusive than the Korok.
It's my second one.
Yes, technically. So
It's my second one.
So, for context, Brody was born at the last chromaloon festival. So,
Yeah.
do you remember it?
All of it.
He doesn't remember it. But he was born that day, and so technically this is his second chromaloon festival. Rizzo, on the other hand, has never been before.
Second time, bro.
So, you've heard rumors and murmurs of the past few years leading up to the big festival, and your anticipation to see the event for yourselves in the heart of Hyrule's metropolis has grown larger as well. Since this is your second, but this is your first time being in Hyrule, in Castle Town, getting to see the festivities here. Now that you're finally here, what would you like to do first?
I was thinking we could do something to hone our combat capabilities.
I was just thinking that we could play one of those games.
Right, yeah, that's what I meant. Let's go.
Okay? Which one looks fun?
Something like, you know what? Like we used to do?
Yeah.
Bomb throwing.
Oh, yeah.
Any of those games
Is
around?
there a bomb throwing game?
Somebody's walking past you and they hear you say that and they go, "That sounds dangerous."
Yeah, it's also fun.
The person that walked by you just kind of like turns their nose up a little bit and keeps walking. You spot a booth that has it's one of the games where you have to like throw the rings on the bottles.
Do you win a goldfish?
One.
I want to play it if I can win a goldfish.
Sure. What are you gonna do with the goldfish afterwards?
Right, so how about this game? We can show off our tossing prowess.
Yeah, sure. I'm good at tossing
All right.
things.
Go ahead, Brody, you first.
You bet. Okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna pick up the ring.
That's a good one.
This is a good ring.
Go ahead and roll for me. Just give me a flat number. Just roll what you roll.
6.
6. You throw a ring and it goes ding and shoots off again. You get 3 tries though.
I threw it too hard.
Brody, you got this.
Okay.
Come on. Focus up, brother.
And I'll let you get 3 tries after Brody goes.
Okay.
5.
One less loop around the lid of the bottle and it pings off again.
Right, you got it this time. Listen, focus. Use the power of the Goron.
I really want to win one of those goldfish.
Don't worry, if you don't get it, I'll win all 3 for you.
Thanks, bro. 7.
It goes and it tings and it shoots off again one more time.
Oh man, I really wanted a goldfish.
All right.
The person who's running the stall goes, "Don't worry, friend. Maybe your boyfriend here can get you the other one."
We're bro friends.
We are bro friends.
Bro friends.
Bro friends.
He just looks super confused. He's like, all right. And he just kind of goes with it because he knows that you could probably beat the absolute garbage out of him. So he's like, okay, sure. He gives Rizzo, he gives you 3 rings.
All right.
Yeah.
I used to practice with these as a kid in Kakariko Village. It's part of Sheikah training.
Yeah.
Watch this. I take up my scarf and blindfold myself. And I turn around and I focus and just toss it behind my back.
Roll for me.
What, do I get anything?
Roll
Accuracy?
Roll
or?
perform.
Sure. 10.
It goes and it rings around one bottle, shoots off, and then lands on another one.
That was awesome.
We get a goldfish for 1?
Yeah,
bro.
or you could go double or nothing.
Easy.
2 goldfish.
Double the goldfish, double the fun. Okay.
All right, go ahead. Do
Ready?
another. Are you gonna do a flashing one again?
Yeah,
or-
sure. I'm
okay,
gonna just backflip and,
Perform roll
and
again.
toss both like side to side.
All right, do 2 performance rolls
Okay.
for me.
That's a 9 and that's an 8.
You get 3 goldfish.
Did I land and pose? Bro. Any rupees with that?
Nope, just the goldfish.
Here you go, bro.
It's a little actually it's a glass jar because like
Here
we
you
don't
go.
really have plastic in this world.
He's like, fishing.
And later,
So you better be careful with that glass jar.
I'm gonna name you Chester. And I'm gonna name you...
Finley.
Finley. And I'm gonna name you...
Simba.
No, that doesn't sound like a good name for a fish. How about Chester?
All right.
Chester, Finley, and Chester.
Chester.
I love it.
I can't tell them apart. I can't tell them apart, but you might do.
Yeah.
All right.
Good work.
Here, can you hold this for me?
No. throw it on your rocks.
So a little bit about the chromaloon festival. The colors of the moon are used by the general populace to foretell the fortune of the coming century. Blue is a time of peace and self-discovery. Yellow is a time of friendship and warmth. Violet, a century of great prosperity. Red, a time of love and excitement, and so on. Of course, all of this is up to interpretation and not a structured rule for the events of the next 100 years. It's just a time of excitement, joy, ritual, and tradition. There are reunions of families and friends who, due to living some distance apart, only see each other on special occasions such as these. Some of the older denizens of Hyrule, who have seen multiple chromaloon festivals, regale in seeing each other once more after a century apart. Many satellite celebrations occur across the world, those who cannot travel great distances finding their own way to ring in the next century. Hyrule Castle, a bulwark against evil, visible against across the entire continent, stands tall and elegant, its various towers, turrets, and parapets striking a stunning silhouette against the starry speckled sky. Nestled up at the feet of this magnificent castle is the sprawling urban center of Hyrule, aptly named Castletown. The town itself emanates in a semicircular pattern away from the mountain that Hyrule Castle was constructed on top of. A ring of thick walls surround the city from the western edge, spanning the semicircle down to the south and back up to the east. Outside of these walls, there is a suburban scrimshaw decorating the relatively flat plains surrounding the city proper. Streets are alive with kindness and joy, and darkness has just begun to fall. It's a comfortable summer evening, the relative cool of the dark, refreshing after a warm day. Lining the avenues are oil lampposts and torches. A warm orange glow begins to cover the city. It is hardly a quiet night. Adults red-faced with the kiss of inebriation, children darting between the legs of the taller citizens, and all types of peoples, regardless of race or homeland, celebrate as one in this golden age of Hyrule. I did it again.
What?
Nothing could have ever prepared them for this night.
Oh.
5 cloaked figures ring a small fire pit just on the edge of the main square in a secluded alleyway. They are surrounded by a few festival goers who seem not to notice their existence. Their faces are shrouded in shadow, their phantasmal forms flickering like candles in the fog. Though invisible, their faces beam with knowing grins. One speaks. "It is soon, my children." A second. "Yes, goddess, soon." A third. "I quiver with anticipation, my master." The fourth. "Soon." The last. "We move at the pinnacle of the eclipse." The first speaks once more. "Come, my lovelies, we must away, for the view from here is quite abysmal. Let's to our domains, and I will see you all soon." The remaining 4 speak as one, their words dripping with hunger. "Yes, beloved mother." The 4 vanish without a trace. The first sits alone for a moment, reveling in the ignorance about her. "Soon." A cold breeze whips her cloak about her, extinguishing the fire pit in an instant. The glimpse of a bright orange eye glows through the veil of shadow beneath her hood. It glints as she too vanishes, her chuckles echoing unheard through the alleys and thoroughfares of Castletown. Welcome, my friends, to the distorted Augury. Title card. A nice whip pan up into the sky, and we get the title card. All right.
Yeah.
As you begin to settle in, excuse me, a loud gong. Nope, that's the wrong paragraph too. The cool breeze is the only thing from the previous scene that seems to affect any of the cavorting carnival company. A few gently pull their cloaks a little tighter at the unseasonably frigid zephyr. A loud gong clangs and rumbles through the crowds, declaring that there are only 15 minutes left until the eclipse. Everyone around you scuttles about to find their chosen spots for the main event. Where do you want to be when the moon foretells the fortune of the next 100 years?
Well, what do you think? I want to get a good look at it.
Yeah,
Somewhere higher up?
that sounds good to me.
All right, how about, I don't know, on that, second floor of the inn top, where they're having a little party?
Yeah.
Maybe we can play some rock pong.
Oh, I love rock pong.
Right, with those plastic cups?
Yeah.
Well, I can't see anything. And I'm like hopping, trying to see past all these people.
None of the people around you notice that you're like trying to like push past them.
Hold my bridge, kid. And I'm gonna walk us with purpose in a straight line towards like the nearest tree that we could maybe like be near
Climb.
nature
that's
and
cute.
climb to
Yeah, so there
I'm
are a
kinda
couple
holding my cape
trees
as we're
and,
like,
maybe by the inn.
You're all very close to the central square. At the central square, there is a large fountain in the middle. There are, there's musicians playing and bards and people just like, hanging out and like celebrating. This is like the center of the celebration, the Times Square of, if you will.
Want to climb a tree.
And so, but there are a couple trees just here and there, just like, the kind of trees that are like a little caged in, just like they're there for aesthetic, but they're not necessarily like flourishing trees, which I'm sure doesn't make you very happy, Oakley.
Cage off me.
Great. So we'll find the and as I'm holding your hand.
I'll get down and you can. Use
Oh, wait,
those,
I'm
like,
holding
little
your
steps.
branch?
Yeah.
Do you have arms? Is it like a?
A little nubs.
Oh no, great. But as I'm holding onto, my hand is just kind of sticky. Because kids' hands are just sticky.
Is your hand always sticky?
What?
Don't worry. Oh, thank you.
Great. So we'll get to the tree. Okay, hoist me up.
Okay, up. 1, 2, 3, up.
Do it again.
You didn't get it.
No,
You gotta grab the branch.
I missed.
1, 2, 3, up. Did you
I
grab
wasn't
it?
right. You didn't say 1, 2, 3.
So this scene goes on for a while. What are you doing while they're fumbling?
Well, when we get to the top, can we see if there's any seating or is this like a good spot?
It's standing room. It is a fairly popular inn. There's a lot of people of all different kinds of races and all kinds of different backgrounds from all over the country. It seems like they're all kind of like packed up in their own little groups, though. Like, it seems like they're more focused on themselves. So there are a couple spots where like you can find a good place next to the railing necessarily.
Right. How about over there?
That looks good, bro.
Can see that.
And I just sort of move through and I just like shove everybody out of the way. I like clear our street.
Somebody's like this really awkward teen spills his drink all over his date, and he's like,
Oh, sorry,
"Oh
bro.
no, I'm so sorry." And the boy that he's with is like, "It's fine."
Sorry, bro.
That worked out.
You arrive at the railing. Are you still climbing up the tree?
1, 3. Grab the branch. You got it, Bella. 1, 2, 3.
3. Okay.
You got it. You grab the branch. Sap drips
Sap
down.
sweat,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sap sweat.
I agree. I'm like, I'm leaving Oakley in the dust. I'm just like climbing to the top of the tree.
I'm gonna
Alright.
jump on top of. Bro, can I jump on your shoulder, bro?
Of course, Riz, bro.
I'll jump on his shoulder and kind of like peer around you, just to make sure I'm gonna just be vigilant of what's around.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like,
Oh, okay.
it's
Do anything
just-
is anything particular? Anything that stands out?
just a
or
lot of people partying.
Okay, great.
It's a little overstimulating and hard to focus on one thing because there are so many people around. And you
Like
know,
pumped on it.
you've definitely got a great view of the moon, though. The moon is just beautiful, full, and clear in the sky.
Reminds me of the first time we met when I first came to Goron City.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it wasn't easy
remember.
climbing up Death Mountain by myself. I gotta say.
Yeah. You're strong. That's how we knew you were a Goron, bro.
You're darn right.
Nice.
As I like climb up the tree. Oakley, hurry up! You're gonna miss the thing,
Eclipse. Eclipse, Bella.
the bow clips.
Yep. Okay.
Hurry up!
So this is actually like a little gated tree. I'm gonna like peel it open, and I miss the forest, and I'm gonna close it behind me as I climb up.
Oh my
Kind of
god.
clunk against the tree and then climb up.
You're missing the clips.
I'm on my way.
Give me a quick athletics check
Great.
to let me know.
To embarrass myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, that's a 5.
It
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait,
wait,
I,
plus your-
wait. I have stats.
Where's your character sheet?
Where are they at? They're somewhere.
You said athletics. 7.
That's a 7. Okay, it bends just a little bit, and that's enough for you. It's
Oh,
like
great.
it's like I made a difference.
I was trying to get in and close the people out. This is
Oh
too much
no, you don't
for
have to
me.
worry about that. Nobody's
Great.
going up these trees. What do you think? No, people aren't climbing up the trees. They've kind of got all of their spots. As you begin to settle in, you hear the gong once more, this time ringing 5 times to signal that there are 5 minutes left. There is an electric buzz surrounding you as everyone mutters what they wish for most in the coming century. Some speak this to their friends and loved ones, while others say it quietly to themselves, an introspective prayer to the goddess Hylia. What is it that you wish for in these last few moments? And do you share that with your companion, or do you keep it to yourself? Is it material or intangible, grandiose or humble?
Bro,
Bro.
I just want to be the best bro to you ever, bro. You know, bro?
I appreciate that.
That's really... and to cook some good rocks.
This will be a great chromaloon for you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
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 I secretly wish myself that
You said
to
this,
return-
this is to yourself.
yeah, I'd like to return to Kakariko Village to see my parents and my sister
Okay,
at some point.
great.
And then I say, well, bro, how about them 12 grapes?
Yeah, bro.
I get in. My Sheikah's like a little mashed up, but here you go. It's a little pouch with 12 of them. That's
Bro.
His fingers are too big and fumbling.
We just gotta count down.
I knew you were gonna
Every time.
I win!
Oakley and
Bro.
Bella, how about you?
Okay, Bella, do you have your wish? Remember I told you?
It's hilarious.
Oh!
You don't have to tell me.
No, I want.
If you don't
okay.
want to.
No, I really. And I'm like standing right at the top of the tree, and I'm gonna shout it really loud. Yeah, I want to climb up Death Mountain.
Been there.
I love it. That's honestly that's so good.
Oakley's just like,
Someone,
they're
like you
holding
get like
back.
1 or 2 people just kind of look up and like,
What's your
kid.
wish? I like point at that person who gives me a thumbs up.
that's a little private, isn't it?
You can't have mine.
Okay, I don't want to climb Death Mountain.
That's a very unique wish, Bella.
Yeah.
the young kid, maybe 12 or 13 or something, like just kind of like.
Why are you looking at booger face?
Okay, with the name calling.
Just you see tears start coming down his
Yeah, you go home and cry to your mom.
Damn.
I do kind of have a booger face.
Why don't you cast burn on it?
Yeah, that's what I kind of like said. But that's what I want to do.
It's very bold and adventurous of you.
Thank you.
It's the grapes. It's the grapes.
All right, now, I'll let you in on my wish, but you can't tell anyone. It's very dear to my heart.
Like a secret?
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
The kinds that you don't yell to people. Can you keep it?
Yeah. Big promise.
It's a secret to everyone.
It is a secret to everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my pinky's like kind of sticky.
Why?
Yeah, I promise.
All right, well, I wish that when I plant this seed, that it grows tall and strong, and it protects people from darkness.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you hear that, little seed?
Yeah.
Protect from darkness. Do you hear that?
Okay.
Okay.
I get the sticky off of the seed.
That's cool. Yeah,
All right.
It's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll work on yours. We'll workshop it.
Fire.
Large timpani begin to roll surrounding the fountain at its center. They start soft, then crescendo as the last 10 seconds approach. The crowd begins to chant once more, or chant once they arrive. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6,
7,
5,
4,
What do you say?
2. It's numbers.
A flash of black lightning cracks webs across the sky and purple clouds begin to swirl. They circle the moon and cover it just as the crowd utters the final count. The ground beneath you rumbles and gasps and screams are heard around you. A maniacal cackle shatters through the minds of every single person on the continent of Hyrule. As if time were non-existent. You feel as if there is nothing but pure black. I am eternal night. Worship me. Terror will be your joy. Horror your laughter. Pain your pleasure. I am the death of all things. The trance breaks as you see the clouds whirling so fast you can't keep track of them. The laughter of 4 more voices adds to the first, a cacophonous chorus. Another flash of black drowns out the sky. When the flash subsides, the moon is gone. The stars begin to blink to sleep, one by one, slowly at first, then by the tens, the dozens, the hundreds, the thousands. All of the torches in the city snuff at the exact same moment as true panic ensues. Blackness as far as the eye can see. Screams and cries for family and friends as folks fumble for one another. Cries for help for mothers and fathers, pleas for Hylia to save us. What do?
Bro, it's time.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think this happened last time.
You remember? These people need help. Listen, I spent my whole
Somebody
life.
bumps into you.
Ah, I was giving a monologue. What?
No, they're just panicking. No, they're panicking. They're running just like it's sheer panic. It's hard to even hear because
Okay,
people
I'm
are
going
screaming
to use
so
one of
much.
my social maneuvers, which is to, I don't know, like, there's one that like inspires, like to coordinate. Can I yell to the crowd to help calm them down?
It's too much.
chaos.
Well, see, the thing is too that like it is pitch black. You can see
Oh,
nothing.
okay, got it.
Like you can't even see your hand in front of your face. It's
Oh,
that dark.
really?
All the
Oh,
stars
okay.
are gone.
Oh, gotcha.
All the
gotcha.
stars, the moon, all the torches,
Okay.
everything. It is blackness.
You got any light?
Bro, no, bro.
Wait. I have an idea. I get a piece of wood out, and I use his back and to strike it.
There's a little flint.
Yeah, a little flint rock.
It just won't catch.
Oh shoot! Well, it's not working. We gotta figure out what to do.
Bro, hold on to me, bro.
Okay, I jump on.
He jumps on my back. Yeah. And I jump off the roof of the building.
Right.
Roll for me real quick.
Athletics, you got it probably.
That
You got
is
5.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, you are so lucky because you just narrowly avoid literally smashing the life out of a toddler. You are a
Oh, I'm
big
so
boy.
sorry, bro.
You're a big boy. The kid didn't know what was happening because no one can see anything. But you were lucky because you almost just murdered someone. Oakley and Bella, what are you doing right now?
It's okay.
Bella, hold on to me. Don't worry. I can still see.
Oh,
Okay.
can't see anything.
Okay, well, don't let go.
Are my eyes in my head still?
I hope so.
Can't see. Well, is this time for sleep? Is that why
Okay.
it's so dark?
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, heck yeah.
This seems like a magical darkness that kind of prevents even, like, you can see Bella right next to you, but you cannot see anything further than that. It feels like a magical darkness that's happening, that's oppressing all the vision of the people around you.
And the people who caused this have disappeared, seemingly?
You have no idea where this could have come from.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Bella? Do we stay in this tree or do we book it back to the woods?
Probably go back to the okay, so I have
Good
my
instinct.
Little,
Let's go.
I have my stick. Can I try to I'm gonna do my little magic salvo, my little walking stick. I'd like to see if I can catch it on fire.
Oh,
make a little
no.
light.
It just won't catch.
We're in a tree, Bella.
It's the same as it's the same as the flint before. It just there is some kind of oppressive magic preventing sources of light right now.
It's not working.
Well, that's scary, but right now probably a good thing. Remember what we said about fire and trees? Fire bad. Okay.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on to me.
Okay, I'm gonna,
And
kind of lock
I want to
arms
spot like
with
the
Oakley.
I want to spot like the clearest area down from the tree if I can, or can I not see that far?
Yeah, you can see enough to be able to get you two out of the tree, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, you can't see anything past where, like, I'd say you can really only see maybe like 6 to 12 inches away from your face.
Okay. All right, we get down there, we duck and
The
weave.
tree's not super tall, so it's not like dangerous to get back down.
Well, I was gonna say I have natural gliding with my giant leaf, and I was wondering if we could sort of glide a little further, even.
Okay, I mean, it would take you a couple feet, but again, the tree's not that
Perfect.
tall, so you know.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on.
Make an athletics check for me to carry Bella.
9 plus 11.
Does that mean we have to go home?
It's fine. You can carry her. It's not graceful at all, but it works. You feel the feet, the ground beneath your feet again, and then suddenly, all four of you feel as if there's like a rope tied to your solar plexus. You feel something jerk you forward.
No, my solar plexus.
Make a perception roll for me,
Everyone?
everybody.
14.
14,
9, bro.
11.
Bro.
11. So
Yeah.
Rizzo, you can tell just based off of your internal compass. It's like, oh, I think that jerked me in the direction of the east.
Right. Follow me.
Sure, bro.
We can't see each other at all, right?
No, but
You're on my
you can.
back.
Oh yeah, you're.
Oh,
still...
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna touch your nose in the direction to go.
Okay, bro, let's go.
Okay, so I'm going like north,
Like
east,
using it like
west.
a joystick.
Yeah. Be careful.
So the thing is, though, is that you can feel the pull as well. It's a
Oh,
constant
okay,
pull. It's
got
just
it.
you know which direction it's in, just based off of like your scouting skills and things like that. You have a good internal compass, so it's like you can kind of feel like, oh, why is this taking us to the east? All four of you start to feel it just kind of pull you against your will.
Oakley, I feel like I'm sick.
Well, don't do that.
No, my tummy hurts.
The
chew on
tether
this
gives you
mint
another
leaf.
jerk.
My tummy hurts.
Follow your gut.
My tummy hurts.
My tummy hurts in the same direction.
It gives you
Real
one more
talk.
jerk to get you moving.
I'll start leading.
Yeah,
And
kind of
once
like
you start
walking
moving in the
behind.
direction of the tether, the pull is much more gentle and much more comforting. And suddenly, it starts to feel as if it's guiding you in between the moving peoples of Castle Town. Like, you can feel the chaos going on around you, but for some reason, it's almost as if this tether is weaving you in between all of these people. And all of you are still like together. You know that
I'm
you're
still
with
holding
your
on to
your
it.
companion. And then all of a sudden you hear a voice speak to you. It emanates in your mind, and though it's soft, you hear it clearly and distinctly over the panic shouts around you.
Goddess?
There is no time. Please, meet me at the Eastern Station. There, I can help your feet find the iridescent path. Make haste. The voice fades, and you're filled with a sense of protection. Suddenly, a trip that should have taken an hour took mere minutes. It is still blackness, but you have sped past the clamoring crowds to a quieter edge of town. You feel the tug of the tether. I lost it. You feel the tether tug once more, and this time you realize that it has a radiant color, visible only to you. Oakley, yours is Viridian. Bella, Cerulean. Brody, Scarlet. And Rizzo, yours is a rich aubergine. All four of you arrive at the station at the same moment, even though you thought you had lost each other a little bit there in the clamor.
Can we see?
Despite the fact that you cannot see,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
you are fully aware that you have reached your destination.
How's the tummy,
Bro.
kid?
My tummy feels better now.
You immediately notice that there's other people.
I think we're here. I hear something. I think it's two bokoblins.
We can't see them though, right? Oh, we
No,
can't.
you still can't see each other.
Oh, okay.
One small.
But
I
you
heard
can-
a voice in my head, bro. Is that normal, bro?
No, but maybe the work of the goddess. Maybe not.
Okay, bro. Whatever you say, bro.
Hey, who's over there?
Hey, who's over there?
We asked you
We
first.
asked you first.
I think it's a mimic.
It's a mimic.
Okay,
What
well,
I'm doing.
My name's
strangers.
Sheikah.
My name's
Sheikah.
Sheikah.
My name's Rizzo.
That guy's dumb.
That's true. I'm good at what I do.
It's true. I'm good at what I do.
You hear soft footsteps close to you.
Show yourselves.
Ugh.
Bro, prepare yourself. Goron position.
My
training's paying off.
Did you see that? Did you see what I did, Oakley?
And then you hear a voice. Hello, young ones.
You were the one talking in my head.
Who are you?
Yes, that was me. I'm sorry I don't have enough time to properly introduce myself in full detail, but time is of the essence. You hear the snap of fingers, and 3 floating flames, green, blue, and red, hover in front of a woman. She has a kind face and love in her eyes. This is the first time you realize that you found everyone, more people, and you see each other for the first time.
Who are you? Are you the mimic from before?
You the mimic from before?
That's the one. My name's Rizzo.
I thought it was Sheikah.
Yeah,
Hello, Sheikah.
I'm pretty cool.
I'm gonna go straight up to Brody.
Hey, what's up, little one?
Oh, you're so tall.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start to poke his belly.
Tickles. Tickles.
I'm sorry, friends. I must be going soon, so I have to tell you some things. My name is Druen. I am a sage of the goddess Hylia, and I've been blessed with the gift of being your guide. The four of you are destined for many things, some joyous and some heartbreaking. I hope that I can help you find courage to be who you were meant to be. As I said, we have no time to go into detail. Know only that I serve to protect you and aid the goddess in her wars against the forces of darkness. You must board the Eastern Express and travel to Hateno Village. There are folk there who need your help, but most importantly, there you will meet my fellow sage of the goddess, Gaborel. She is an old owl woman. Do not bother asking after her. She will come to you. One last thing before I give you a brief moment to ask questions. When you board, tell the attendant, a young Rito named Skrock, that Druen sent you. He will give you free passage wherever you are in need of a speedy trip across the lands of Hyrule. I'm sorry to throw so much at you, but I will come and find you and explain in more detail. Just trust that I, Gaborel, and the goddess Hylia grace you with our watchful eyes and protection. I have time for only a few questions.
I already have a mission.
I'll just bow in reverence.
One at a time, please.
What's your favorite color?
Okay, I already have a mission. It's this guy right here.
I promise you that this mission will be accomplished on your path ahead.
Do you want to take my question, bro? Because I'm not. You better.
Bravo, I got you. Sage, it's an honor to meet you.
Who
are those figures up there?
What figures?
Did we see somebody?
No?
Oh.
I heard
Oh,
voices.
you mean before?
Yeah, from before. Yeah, did we hear
so
somebody
there,
talking?
you didn't see anything.
Oh, we didn't see anything. Okay,
No.
sorry,
We just
sorry.
heard,
You just heard?
right?
Oh, okay,
The thing
sorry.
that the audience saw was, was a little teaser.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
you all did not see any people.
Sorry,
It's-
just the hearing. That's
No,
fine.
it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Do you want to re-ask that
I
question?
do. I mean, we asked, like, is it like Speak with Daddy of the Five?
Yeah.
What's your favorite book?
We're down to 3.
Yeah, that's fine. What are we looking for in the iridescent path?
The iridescent path is a prophecy of sorts. Its text is long and arduous. It's something that I will reveal to you in more detail. But for now, there are folk in Hateno that have been having some issues with some monsters surrounding town. I think that it'll be a good opportunity for the four of you get to know each other, to take the train to Hateno, and as well, vanquish some foes and train yourselves. This will be a long and difficult journey, and I will do my best to help as I can, but a lot of the growth that you must go through will have to be done for yourselves.
I'm really good at defeating monsters. I defeat the ones under my friend's beds.
She gets down on one knee and puts one hand on your head and gives you a little
You smell good.
ruffle in the hair. She's like, I'm sure you're wonderful at it, my dear.
My fire didn't work earlier. Can you fix that?
I am not in control of whatever magic is preventing some of these things. My fire is only under my control. I cannot take away what is happening. It seems that the magic does not affect me as much, but the environment.
Is it across all of Hyrule?
It seems to be located mostly here. There is panic across most of Hyrule. Thankfully, because the amounts of people in those various areas is less, there's less people there. They should be able to keep themselves more safe. It seems that the fire extinguishing spell that's preventing you from lighting your branch and has prevented you from lighting your torch is more centralized on Castletown. I believe that whoever did this is aware that you four are here.
Well, how are you two? Are you strong too?
Look at me.
Yeah, Oakley's the strongest. I'm Bella. This is Oakley.
Well,
Say hi.
Hi.
May.
I'm so sorry, but I must be off. She goes to each one of you individually, puts a hand on your cheek, and gives you a kiss on the forehead. I must be off. Please, be safe, and I will see you again soon. I love you, my children. And then you hear a clattering of wooden wind chimes as a gust of wind slithers between all of you. Druen vanishes, but in her stead, the flames remain. They dash off to the torches lining the station, and suddenly, all of the lamps and the torches in the area light, temporarily blinding you as your eyes have become fully adjusted to the darkness.
Well,
bro.
Bye. Bye.
I knew this would happen.
She seemed like a real Druen, bro.
Listen.
So I think,
Listen, bro, I never told you. As Sheikah, it's my duty to protect Hyrule. I've been running from it. I must do this.
okay, bro. I mean, I blindly trusted everything that bro said.
You're the best, bro.
You're the best, bro.
Now you too.
Okay, see you later. Come on, Bella, let's go.
No,
You feel the tether pull you back towards the station.
What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Whatever rocks are.
What?
Rocks.
Yeah.
I like rock color.
There are a lot of different rocks, though.
That's
That's
right,
true.
I like all of them.
Gotta pick just one.
Just one?
One color.
That seems really limiting.
What's your favorite color?
Favorite color? Bluish, purple, maroon, lavender.
It's a lot of
I asked
colors.
for one color. I think they're
Listen.
wrong.
They can't even count. We gotta get out of here.
Listen, what's your name?
The tether
Oakley.
pulls you
Oakley.
again.
Oakley.
Oh, come on. I start whacking at it with my
Listen.
stick.
We can't.
It's intangible.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, I get it. It's a tree joke. Oakley.
Is my name funny?
Are you making fun of them?
No, bro.
Listen,
No, it's okay.
No.
They're all
Listen.
tree names.
Okay.
listen. We can't take you with us.
You start to hear the clamoring of the people in the carnival, like from the center of town that you like sped past, starting to get a little bit closer as they filter their way towards the trains, and you start to see just in the distance, very faint light is starting to come back across town, and like the typical amount of light pollution is just very, very barely starting to return, but people are like clamoring for the stations to try to get home because a lot of people traveled in from wherever they're from.
Can I just grab somebody random?
They're not here yet. You just hear
okay.
you hear them in the distance. They are now closer than they were when Druin first appeared.
Right. Like I was saying, I don't think we can take you two. This is going to be a dangerous mission.
I don't think
Sounds
we can
good
take
to
you
me.
two.
Oh,
All of a sudden, you feel all four of your tethers pull you into a heap together, and you just go.
It's a pleasure, I'm sure.
I hope one of you knows what you're doing.
Okay. And I go up to Rizzo and I'm like pulling on your scarf. Excuse me.
What do we say about hands?
I'm
hand
going
check.
to.
Show me your
I'll undo my
hands.
scarf. I'll undo my scarf and kneel down and put it around your neck. Protection from the goddess Hylia.
Protection from Hylia.
Oh,
It's protection from Hylia. Yes, okay, I get you. I
From
get you.
yeah.
As it's like around, I just kind of lift it up and I put it in my mouth.
Destiny.
Bro, whatever you say, bro. You know I'll follow you to any end, bro.
Hey, are you folk headed out? Any
Thank
idea
you.
what happened back there? You see a guy step out. He's like a Dorito-shaped guy. He's like, very like triangular and muscular. He's got a deep-cut V-neck and a swirling tattoo on his chest. And it looks as if he is the conductor of the train. He looks a bit apprehensive as he approaches because everyone is very on edge. He's not sure what's going on. He's just kind of bewildered. Do you know what happened?
No, darkness suddenly, and then we need to go to Hot No Village, under auspices of the sage of the goddess Hylia.
What he said,
Take me
bro.
with us.
Sure.
Does this train have a
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Does the train have a bell?
Yeah.
Can I ring it?
Maybe later. I'll come back and find you when you're in the car, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now look, I gotta go get this thing started up, but
Wait a minute. You know Srock?
Scrock?
Scrock.
Yeah, he's one of our attendants. He
Where
works
with
on
them? Where with them?
Okay, sure. He just looks really confused.
Take us
he's
to
like,
Scrock, please.
all right, well, you best be getting in if you're
okay.
heading east. Stay safe, right?
You too,
Okay.
bro.
Bye.
Ominous.
Bye.
My name's Boris, by the way. I'm sure we'll see each other again. I run the train that loops around the eastern side of Hyrule.
Thank you, Boris. It's Rizzo and Brody, whose name I obviously did not forget because we're bros. Oakley and
Bro, did you just forget my name, bro?
no, had a bro moment.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. But like I said, I got to get started. I'm sure all those people that we hear getting closer are really wanting to get on this train. So he tips his hat and he walks back up to the front of the train, and you start hearing it fire up. And then he gives you quick wave, heads off to the engine.
And Bella.
Bye. Bye.
He's already gone.
Bye.
Good work.
Well,
Okay, so I'm gonna go straight up to Brody. I'm gonna grab your hand. Can I sit by you?
Sure, bro.
Okay. I start to kind of like take Brody's hand and start to go onto the train.
hot no?
No.
So you all are getting on the train?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can sit wherever we want.
Yes, but it's about to be very crowded, so I would recommend sitting all together so that you can actually like be in a
okay.
group. Because
Well, can we do the seats where it's like two facing and two facing that
it
way?
is, yeah. They're
I
Yeah.
like to face the direction the train is going in. I might get sick.
Okay, cool. So
I hope the royal family
you
can
two
take
sit
care of that mess.
facing forward. You two sit facing backward, and just. You know, it takes a little while, but the people start filtering in. There's still a lot of panic going on, but it's a much more subdued panic underneath the surface. The light pollution around the city has finally started to regain some of its former just intensity. So
Can I play a little ditty on my bells while people are coming onto the train?
please, yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, you want me to do this? Woo!
So you see a couple people, like some kids who were like crying, kind of like give like a little smile.
It's all fine. You're on the train.
Yeah,
Do-do-do.
you cheer them up, and they
Great.
and their parents kind of look at you like, thank you.
Bro,
Yeah.
do you still have Chester and the one that I can't remember its name in Chester, bro?
Finley.
You lost your wards?
I want to say, I think they were left behind.
The trampled on the.
Yeah, do we just see a shot of like this smashed glass jar and the fish going?
Oh my god.
Sorry, we'll get
Somebody goes over and like is like, oh no, and picks him up and throws him in the fountain
that's
in
nice.
Castletown.
I have a feeling they'll be okay.
Okay, bro.
Don't worry.
Okay, well I gotta write that
Also,
down
I get
'cause
out.
they'll show up again, I'm sure.
From my sleeve, I get another scarf and I put it on, like one of those. You know, it's like the trick.
All right, so now that you're on the train,
sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, I just had the scarf, so I'm gonna kind of bundle it up, and I'm just gonna like lay on Brody, and I immediately fall asleep.
Just gone, conked.
Just and drooling.
Well,
You sleep, little bro.
Oakley,
That's me.
how's Korok Village this time of year?
Lush, green, as always.
Great. So I want to talk about monster hunting.
So the locomotive, you feel the locomotive lurch forward, and it starts to go slowly, and then finally it starts picking up speed and reaches a coasting speed, and you're on your way to Hateno.
Listen, I don't want to put your
My ward.
daughter, your ward, in any trouble. Can she fight?
She's out.
Gonna keep it real. I'm pretty sure she can fight better than I can.
Great.
But I don't want to put her in any danger.
Well, we're gonna be in danger, but the goddess Hylia gave us this task. She'll protect us. You bet my word is Ashika.
All right. Well, if we're gonna join you, I'm gonna need help looking after her. She's a lot.
I do what I
She's
can,
great.
but I frequently stick to the shadows. Great, so it's just you and me now.
Cool. This is good.
Rito begins walking down the aisle, checking in on passengers. At least you think he might be a Rito, and then you realize that He has no feathers. He's a featherless Rito, and
Like a
he
featherless
looks like
cat?
he shivers just a little bit. He looks cold.
Oh, it's sad.
Give him a scarf.
He finally
out.
reaches your booth and he goes, hi, my name is Scrock, and I'm here to check and see if you need anything.
Skrock,
Gaboral sent us.
no, Druin sent us, maybe.
Druin. Nope.
You know Druin and Graboro?
That's the one.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful! That means that's the prophecy. It's arrived.
Great.
Pull him into the booth.
Yeah. He's like, I'm sorry.
Tell us everything you know.
Exciting. I don't really know much. They told me that they would tell me more later, but all I know is that there's something bad happening right now.
Like what? What was with that darkness?
I don't know. It's really scary. A great evil is coming. I know it. And, well, it seems that you four have been chosen by the prophecy to protect us. He's still shivering. He looks cold.
Are you good, bud?
Oh yeah. As you can see, he holds out like a limp, or like a fleshy, like a chicken wing, and he's like, I don't have any feathers, so I shiver. It's fine. I'm good. But that's why I work on the train, because I can't fly like my brethren, and so I work on the train to see Hyrule.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Good
I
way
like
to
it.
travel.
Well, we need to head to Hotno.
Well, you're in luck. That's where we're headed.
And then they have some problems there.
Problems? He seems like he has no idea what
I
you're
put my
talking about.
scarf on. I know nothing.
Okay. Well, it was an honor to meet all of you. I'm sure I'll see you all again. I must tend to the other passengers and make sure they're all right, make sure they don't need anything, okay?
All right, stay warm out there.
I'll try. He looks like, just kind of stares at you all for a little bit too long because he's just really excited to see all of you, and then he's like, oh, sorry, I'll be going, and then he like backs away and goes down the aisle and starts dealing with the others, but...
Did that make sense to you?
Do they just pick random people for this prophecy, or?
I'm not sure, but as long as we're all in it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm asleep.
About how long?
I don't know. I've never been on a train.
Wait, it's the first time on a train? Okay. Maybe we should all take a doze.
I'm gonna stay vigilant.
Alright, I always keep one eye open when I fall asleep.
Well, Oakley, you're the last one awake. And you try your best to stay awake longer than everyone else, but you start to nod, you start to doze. It's still night outside, and this is going to be a long train ride. You probably won't arrive until about 11 noon, maybe, the next day. And so you start to feel yourself drift away into sleep. And the rumble of the train soothes you all into a nice, dreamless rest. And that's what we're going to call it for our first episode. Thank you so much for being here. We
Thank you.
Really, really appreciate it.
Dungeon Master / Game Master / Zelda Master.
That's me. Thank you. This is super exciting. This is my first campaign I've ever run. So it's nerve-wracking.
You're doing great.
But thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you, Becca.
Thank you
We
to
want to,
Becca.
yes,
Audio.
Thank you, Becca, for the audio. I also want to give credit to the Noble Demon and Juke remix. Those are two artists that make Zelda remixes and orchestral covers that they're beautiful. They're amazing. I've been listening to them nonstop for basically like the past couple months. But we want to shout them out down in the description below. You can find links to, I think they have a link tree, but either way, we'll link to their YouTube channel for sure because all of their stuff is on there. Yeah, a link tree.
That's good.
Yeah, we will link to all of that stuff below, and please go check them out. Eventually, one of these days, I want to make a playlist that has all the music in it on Spotify. We'll link that eventually once that gets made too. And then you can listen to all of the tracks that you heard here throughout the campaign. So
If you leave us a comment if you like what we're doing here, like the costumes, like any of this good stuff, we'd love to bring you more.
Yeah,
but
bro.
we need your support.
yeah,
Yay!
so
Thanks.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you all next time for the Distorted Augury.